Hey guys, so this video is going to be about next month, and if your kids are still in a certain phase of their life, I would highly recommend you do not watch this video, because even though you may not have the elves visit your home, I am going to be talking about some other things that may spoil something for you next month, and I don't want to be the cause of any conversations that you are not ready to have yet. So the very first thing I recommend that you do is write down all of your ideas. I just print something off of the internet and I will plan everything out, and then down here at the bottom, this is why I like this one, is it gives you elf supplies. So anything that you may need to purchase or make, you can write down here at the bottom and you're good to go. So definitely plan that out. The other thing that I recommend is making sure you put days on there that are really easy, so that way if you forget to move them, you get too tired or you're sick, you get in late, you know, life happens, have yourself several easy days to kind of throw in throughout the couple of weeks, just to make things easier on yourself. Another thing that I've done in the past is sent my elves home early. If I notice the closer we are getting to Christmas, the more stressed I'm getting, the more hectic things are getting, and the elves are kind of, you know, falling behind, I will send the elves home early, and I'll have them leave the kids a letter just letting them know that there was an emergency up at the North Pole, there was something wrong with the sleigh, one of the reindeers got injured, or there was a problem with some toys, or Mrs. Claus burnt some cookies and she needs help, you know, something. We make up some sort of reason why the elves had to go back to the North Pole. I also only plan 22 days. So if you want to do a full 24 days, you're going to have to come up with 2 days on your own. Pinterest is a great place to go. There are ideas here on YouTube as well, I'm sure. And I know I have a video from last year too. If you want to go back and look at that, I'll put it in the eye in the sky. But I also, you know, when I'm doing my hauls, I will put like a little elf picture up, so that way you guys know that, oh, she's going to use that for elf on the shelf. So anytime I'm talking and I don't want to, you know, spoil it for my own kids or your kids, and I'm talking to you guys about, oh, I have plans for this, we're going to do something with this next month, usually I'll pop an elf up there and then you guys know, oh, okay, she's doing elf on the shelf. That's got to do with that. So just, you know, keep that in mind over the next few weeks. I am going to be doing Vlogmas this year, so I will be sure to kind of show you guys the next morning what the elves did with all of this and how it all came together. I'm not going to show you, obviously, me doing it because I don't want to ruin it for your kids or mine, because mine do like to look back on these Christmas videos. And they're at an age now where I've got to be careful. Before I could show you guys and it wasn't a big deal, but now they do like to watch these videos, and I don't want to spoil anything for my youngest. My oldest does know the Santa secret, but, you know, my youngest still doesn't. So, that being said, the first day my elves arrive, they do something different every year. And I honestly don't even know what they're doing this year, guys. Some years they bring advent calendars. Other years we do a scavenger hunt with them. Or they'll bring envelopes and little stickers to send letters to the North Pole. And sometimes they'll just bring a letter saying, hey, this is what I've been doing all year. I have missed you. I was so proud of you when you did this year. And, you know, I'm excited to do these fun, crazy things. So it really just depends. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I haven't quite decided yet. So, yeah, I've got a couple weeks to decide, but that's typically what I do. One of those things. Some of my easy days, because I am human and I do forget, even though I've planned this stuff out, I do forget. Life gets busy. So these are my easy days. I printed out a picture for the elves to color, and they'll probably put a cute little note on there, and I'm going to make it all Christmassy. I printed out a dot page, again, going to color and make it all Christmassy along with the Christmas maze. If your kids love activity books, sticker books, or coloring books, that's an easy way for you just to throw something on the table from them and just be done with it. Write a little note on the inside of the coloring page cover and you're done with it. My kids, unfortunately, have outgrown the coloring books and the activity books. They just don't enjoy doing those anymore, so I can't really get away with that. So that's why we're just going to have the elves do them and just be like, look what I did on my travels here or whatever. I don't know. I'll think of some cute little note to put on there. The other thing that I do is have the elves bring a Dear Santa letter. And some years they will bring the ads from stores Other years, we'll sit down at the computer, and when I have time and I have the patience, we will go to Toys R Us or Target or Walmart, and I'll let them walk through the toy aisles and fill out their Santa wish list. Honestly, the easiest thing for me to do is to have those ads and have the kids look at the ads and just fill it out. That's the easiest thing. But again, my kids love going to the store. They love filling it out in the store. So there are years that I do that, again, when I have the time and the patience to do it. So definitely have those easy days ready to go for yourself. Some other things that I'm going to have the elves do are these felt snowmen. I only have one, but I'm going to have them do some cute little note that says, I wanted to bring you a real snowman from the North Pole, but Santa thought he would melt, so we brought this instead. And, you know, they did the felt snowman, and then, of course, Seth can take it apart and redo it. So there's going to be some cute little letter with that. Same thing goes for the felt tree. I saw you put up your Christmas tree, and I wanted to decorate one too. Bloody-dotty-dotty. Something along those lines. I haven't quite figured out the cute little phrasing that I'm going to put for this one, but I'm sure closer to Christmas I'll figure it out. Something to do with the Christmas tree, or I wanted to bring you a real Christmas tree from the North Pole. I don't know, guys. I'll figure it out. If you guys have ideas for that, leave them in the comments below. Like I said, I have not quite figured that one out yet. I don't know. We're going to do elf in a jar. So on the top of here, I will create like a little stickery note here that says, take us around, show us around town or something. I don't know. Again, another cute little phrasey thing that I'll have to figure out at some point. But I'm going to stick both the elves in here, and then Seth can take them around and show them everywhere. So that's one of the things that we're going to do. I also have these glittery foam gingerbread men, and I'm going to get some googly eyes and some gems and string and whatever, and have the elves decorate the gingerbread men and leave the supplies out for the kids to decorate their own. So that's just a cute little activity to keep them busy. The elves are going to bring both of the kids new Christmas mugs and tea and hot cocoa and marshmallows. My kids love hot drinks during the colder months, so they're definitely going to love that. And they love getting their own special mugs. So these are easy to clean, and I thought they would enjoy those. I have these snowflakes. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with these yet. There's a couple options. I can hang them with fishing wire from my banister that is in between the kitchen and the dining room. I can hang them from the fans. I can stick them to the wall, the doors, throw them on the floor. I really have no idea what exactly I'm going to do with these yet. I may go get tinsel and throw these on the table with tinsel and then do like marshmallow snowman, or have the elves have a snowball fight with cotton balls, or, you know, you can even do marshmallows if you want to. I don't know yet. I haven't quite decided. I just know there's going to be something happening with these snowflakes. I grabbed pom-poms to do a elves only ball pit. So I'm going to throw these in a bowl or a basket, create a sign that says elves only, and then I'm going to have some of their action figures trying to get in, but the elves just kind of be like, no, this is an elves only ball pit. So pom-poms and kind of that idea together. You can also use gumballs, but gum and my kids do not go together, so we do not do gum in this house. We try to avoid it as much as possible. So another idea that I have is jingle bell toss. So I've got these jingle bells, and I'm going to put some cups, and I'm going to line them up and put points on them, and the elves are going to play that, and then they'll move, and then the kids can play it. You can also do like so many cups on their side, some kind of like beer pong, guys. You know how beer pong works. And then whoever lands in there, and you can do little candies or something along those lines. Or you can turn the cup upside down or move the cup. I don't know. It depends how you want to play that one. I'm just going to do the point system where we line the cups up, and, you know, the kids can see how many points they can get in a minute or something. So I'm calling that jingle bell cup toss. Up to you what you want to do. The other thing that I do every year that my kids just obsess over is the balloon room. Some years I will do 100 to 200 balloons. This year I am not doing that. I also recommend you get a balloon pump. I am hoping to remember, but most likely I'm going to forget. So this year I have 12 green, I have 12 white, and I have 12 red. I'm also going to get some streamers, and I'm going to hang the streamers from the doorways, the walkways, and I'm going to hang them from the ceiling, and I'm going to throw the balloons on our living room floor, and then I'm going to get some punch balloons. My kids love those, and maybe some party hats or something, and it's kind of like a celebration for either the weekend or the first day of winter break. My kids love it. They obsess over it, and it's one of those things that it's something they can do if it's just too cold to be outside. They love it. So we do the balloon room every single year. Now, some other things that we're going to do that I don't have the items to show you just yet is they're going to play a game. Either they're going to bring a brand new game, which I highly doubt is going to happen because usually that's like a Christmas present thing. Most likely I'm going to have them play Pie Face or Boom Boom Balloon. One of those two games. My kids love to play that game, but we don't play it very often. At least Pie Face, because it makes a lot of mess. A lot of mess. So most likely it's going to be one of the games that we don't play as much, but the kids absolutely love. I'll have the elves play it, and then we'll play it. So that's definitely going to be a weekend thing. Other things that I have on my list are a breakfast day. So either the elves are going to bring some Christmas-related breakfast item, cereal, Pop-Tarts, or they are going to make the kids breakfast, bring them donuts or something. I don't know. It's going to be some sort of breakfast treat for school. Another thing the elves typically do is bring some sort of baking treats. Some years we will make those pretzel bites. Other years they bring the ingredients to make cookies for Santa. It just depends on my mood, guys. I don't really know yet what I want to do and what kind of baked goods we want to make. They bring the kids either a new Christmas book, a Christmas movie, Christmas pajamas, socks, slippers. Those are all ideas. I'm not 100% which direction I'm going with that yet, but those are some other ideas the elves can bring your kids building up to Christmas. You can also do a little countdown. So usually 5 days before Christmas gets here, I will have the elves just do something crazy where they will put either a chain of 5 papers so the kids can rip off each day, or they'll, color something or put a bunch of 5s all over the floor. I mean, really, just something to be like, yes, only 5 more days until Christmas. That's my plan. Some sort of, yay, only 5 more days. My elves are also going to skydive. Now, I've done this a couple years ago, and it's super simple. You get coffee filters, or you can do cupcake liners, whichever one you want. And you tie it to some ribbon and tie it around their waist, and you can hang them from the ceiling. Mine crash in the Christmas tree every year, so that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to hang them from the Christmas tree. But yeah, it's a super simple thing to do. You can also do a, why can't I think of that? Air balloons? That's not the right word. Why can't I think of it? Get a balloon, hang some string, put a cupcake liner or a cup. You guys know what I'm trying to say here. Why can I not think of what this? It's not an air balloon. I don't think it is. Why can't I think of this? I can't think of it. But anyway, hot air balloons. There you go. Oh my gosh. I'm getting sick, guys, so brain's a little fuzzy today. But anyway, do a hot air balloon. You could do that idea too. I'm also going to have them bring some sort of play snow. So either I'm going to, if I have time, I'm going to make snow Play-Doh or snow puffy paint, or, last minute I'm going to just put some cotton balls in a bowl and we're going to play the cotton ball game. So either we're going to do the puffy paint, we'll create the snow Play-Doh, or the gingerbread Play-Doh, pumpkin Play-Doh, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Most likely it's going to be the game, the cotton ball game, so I'll put 2 Christmas bowls out, and I'll get a Christmas spoon, and I'll fill one with a whole bunch of cotton balls, and then we'll get maybe a Christmas scarf, and we'll blindfold the kids, and we'll see how many cotton balls they can put into the bowl in a minute. Yeah, something like that. We'll do something along those lines, but some sort of snowy related thing. Christmassy theme game there. And then, of course, the elves are going to go home and they'll just send in a goodbye letter. Now, that could be an urgent, I have to leave because mom needs a break letter, or it could be a, hey, we stayed the whole 24 days letter. I'm not, again, I kind of wing it, and if they need to go home early, I don't feel the least bit guilty about it. I try to have them stay as long as possible, but the closer you get to Christmas, sometimes the more hectic things get, and you just have to take a step back and decide what you really need to do for yourself and for your kids, because if you're stressed and anxious, your kids are going to pick up on it. Those are all of my ideas. I really hope some of them are helpful. So that's it for me, guys. I will see you soon. Vlogmas is right around the corner. I am super excited about it. But yeah, I got to start working on the teacher baskets. I've got to work on the stocking stuffers and get those videos up for you. Yeah, I got a lot to do. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.